Hi, if you have been feeling stuck or emotionally overwhelmed, then this is the video for you. Hi, I am Romella, and this is the weekly energy support for empaths for the 18th of May. I have just pulled a card from my little deck, Your Inner Light Alchemy Oracle deck, and the card that's come up is this one. It is Emotion, Energy in Motion. It's one of my favourite cards and themes to talk about because we all have these emotions, and it's basically an emotion is energy in motion or not. Sometimes these emotions, they just get stuck and they're not moving through. So let's have a chat about this today and how we can support you through this. So this is, we can often have an emotional overwhelm. As empaths, we can take on too much energy, too many emotions from other people, particularly people that we really care about, such as our family, our children, our loved ones, our favourite friends, etc. We can take on those emotions. Sometimes we don't even know we're doing it. We just stick it in the backpack and trot on with it, and wonder why we feel drained and overwhelmed and unable to focus or do anything. We also have our own stuck emotions, so things that perhaps we're not ready to process or acknowledge, and again it just sits there. So for me, it's this anticipatory grief. It just sits like an open tab on my shoulder, in my head, and it's just there. It's always there. I'm not really processing it. Sometimes I am, but it is just an open tab of anticipatory grief that is there for me. We have emotional overwhelm when we've just got so many emotions, so much going on, that we just don't know what to do and where to turn. And that then just makes us stuck. And I want to say solidifies us. It just means we're not able to do the things that perhaps we want to do. Perhaps we don't even then have the energy, the capacity, another one of my favourite words, capacity to actually move forward and do the things that are going to support us and give us joy, because that's what it's all about. We have these emotional patterns as well, those, like I said, the unprocessed emotions, those loops as well that are there, and emotional suppression. So there's lots of things that we're dealing with. Some of it's ours, some of it will be our loved ones, some of it will be collective, and it's really important as sensitive people that we can recognize what is ours to deal with and what is not ours, because we can't process and take on everything for everybody, because absolutely then we're just going to be wiped out and literally good for nothing. We will be exhausted, full on overwhelm, tired, and that's when the dis-ease will come into play. So emotion is an energy in motion. We want these emotions to be processed, to be acknowledged, so that we can feel them and move through and step into a different space when we are ready. I mean, some emotions are huge, such as grief, and you don't just pass through them in 20 minutes, but some of them we can process and move through, particularly if they're not ours, that we don't need to do all the work that might be involved with looking at them. And that overwhelm, it really is that trapped energy. It really is. The overwhelm is, I'm trying to pick the card up, energy in motion or not in motion, but what we want is that motion. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about a bit more. I'm just going to pull, see if we've got a couple of other cards that have got any additional information that wants to come through. Let's just pull one card to support this message. Mountains and obstacles. Yeah, so if sometimes, if we think about some of the emotions we have, they might feel so huge that they literally are mountains that we can see no path through, but this road must go somewhere. It doesn't just go up to the end of the mountain and then stop. It's either going to go, there's either going to be a tunnel through the mountain, maybe there'll be a part the road will go round the mountain, maybe there'll be a big zigzaggy path, not ideal, but a mountain path that will get us up and over. So that's a really good way to look at emotions, is we can't necessarily see a way through to the other side, but there will be a way through, one step at a time, focusing on each footstep, each movement, each hour. Then we can move ourselves through. So I'm going to just use another, I was going to pull a card from this deck, which is my Calm and Reset, and let's have a tool that's going to support us. Yeah, we've got slow down. We've got slow down, notice your current pace, slow it slightly, speak more gently, move more calmly, breathe more deeply. Slowing down restores clarity and balance. And that is a really good card to go alongside this energy in motion, the emotion, because we want to move through, and slowly really is the support tool there. Oh, excuse me. So this week, in the inner light, access your inner light, we are going to be working more deeply with these themes of moving the emotions. So if you are looking for support, these are videos, they are energetic recalibrations that happen. We do it in the Akashic records because we can access everything there, everything that is impacting us right now, from past lives, genetic, parental, everything. It's all there to be accessed, including contacts we have in this current world. It is all there. So if you're interested in that, Access Your Inner Light is your support tool. And that's, you'll get videos every single week based on these readings that we do and share here. So your inner light isn't lost. Sometimes it's just overwhelmed. Please check out the links. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how this lands, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.